In this video we're going to be looking at LiveType, which is part of the Final Cut package. This is when you get Final Cut Express. It used to be available with Final Cut Pro a few editions back. I think it was Final Cut Studio 2, I think. So we'll go down to the bar and you can see here LiveType. It's a little clapperboard with a T, and we'll click it and it'll load up and do that. And you can see here, this is what you are shown when you come up. You have got your canvas, just like in Final Cut. You've got your inspector, your media browser, and at the bottom you've got your timeline. What you want to do first is to set the project to whatever you're working with. So you go to here and you got your presets. Now you can choose custom or you can choose one of these presets here. I'll go with Apple Intermediate Codec, 720p 30 frames a second, and I'll give it a background of, I'll just go black and hit render background and hit OK. Now you can see here background's black, you've got your guidelines here and this blue bar. Well, this blue bar is where we start typing, so we'll type in text stop TV. You can move that about anywhere, you can make it go diagonally. You can select one letter at a time, you can move it about if you want. I'll put it back. You can make it bigger. Or you can also rotate it like so. We'll leave it wherever it was, like that. And we'll start to edit it. First what we'll do is we'll choose a font that we want. From the Fonts tab, we'll click Fonts. And we'll go for something that's easy to read, something that'll do, and hit apply. And you can see it's changed to that up there. And we'll also make another text track by hitting new track and new text track, and you can see the keyboard shortcut as it always is down the side there. And we'll give this a title. Oops. And we'll give that the same font just to keep it so it matches, and we'll pop it at an angle like that. And we can also change any of the attributes. We can change the color. We'll give it a blue like that, and we'll give that one same blue, make it match. And we'll make title slightly bigger. You can move that about like so. You can also change stuff like the shadow, glow, outline, and or the extrude. I'll change, yeah, I'll give it an outline actually. See how that looks. We'll give it a white outline, and you can increase the weight of that so it's like that. That looks not bad, and we'll just do that for the rest. And when you, and you can see what I did there is I had just the M selected, so make sure that you've selected all of them there, before you hit enable. Make it a white outline, and you can change it. Now for this you might think, oh, maybe that's a bit too thick, so we'll just turn it down a bit. And after looking at that, you might say, oh, well, maybe that font color isn't the best. So you can change that again. Just go in here. Something a bit darker, maybe a blue like that might work. And then you can do it for the same for there. You can give that a blue. Think, oh, maybe that looks better now. So once you've got your text how you want it to look, you can see down here, like you have in Final Cut, you have got a timeline. And this is your in and out points. We'll make a short little 4-second introduction, and we'll pull out the lengths here, and we'll take that in a bit. Just edit it around like you would. Oops. And then we'll just take that, stretch it out. Now time to add effects to the text. So we'll start with the text.tv title, and we'll just select it down here. And you can go along to the effects tab, and you've got a whole long list of different effects under all these different categories. and you could spend hours looking through them, trying them all out. There's a whole load, so we'll just go with one that looks, oh, that will do that. Short, slow, left, and we'll hit apply. And you can see here the effect is lasting longer than what we've actually set out, so we'll wait for it to finish. What we can do is we can grab the end of that, and we can drag it in a bit. Maybe we want it to end there. Oops. So if hit play, it'll run through it, and you can see that's the effect we wanted. And you can add a similar effect. We can maybe go right on that one, and you see it's brought it all the way out here as well. Bring in the effect we want, and we can get it so it works nicely. If that's what we like, then that's fine. We've also got a big choice, so you can spend a wee while looking through these, choosing them all. You also have live fonts, which are presets here. You got collector's edition or pro series. Again, have a look through these, play about with them, see what you like, see what you don't like, see what works, what doesn't work, and try them out. There's nothing better than just, when you get a new piece of software, just play about with it, fiddle about, see what you like, see how things work, and the best way to learn is by doing. So that's looking not bad already, and you see it play through there nicely. That's nice. And you've also got textures. If you wanted to add a background, say you wanted a new track, you could have a background like that. If you really wanted to add something like that, we'll delete that background. And again, you've got a whole load of different ones here. You're spoiled for choice. You could spend hours and hours looking through all the stuff that's available in LiveType. You could check absolutely anything. You got different noise, slice, you could add that to a new track. And if you really wanted to, you could add that background onto the as the color of the font. For example, you take this text.tv, take this slice back and add it to matte. And it's going to be hard to see here, but you can see once it renders through a wee bit, the background to the text.tv font, if we play it back now, is moving, and it's the background that we just chose up there. It's hard to see in this example, and probably not much point for this, but if it's bigger it'd be easier to see. And you've also, a whole load there. You also got objects, and objects, for example, you got lower thirds here. You've also got nature side, you got sides, more lower thirds, mortise you can see here. You've also got different sort of patterns and designs like that one there. Massive big choice here, never ending list. So you can, like I said, go through these, have a look at them, see what you like, see what you don't like, and work with it, play about, make a few different projects, and you'll figure out how to work it eventually. For a program like this, the learning curve is not that steep, and you should be able to pick it up in not that long. So say you now want to take this into Final Cut. If you didn't, you could also export the movie, render it through and export the movie, or you can save as. I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to put it into Final Cut, but this is the way I do it. So I'll go LiveType test and I'll hit save. And that saved it. And now I'll go into Final Cut, so I'll open up Final Cut Express. Like I said, this might not be the way to do it. There probably is, or there might be better ways or other ways of taking it in Final Cut, but this is the way that I've done it, and it seems to work for me, and hopefully it works for you as well. So wait for Final Cut to boot up. And here it is, and we'll start a new project, and you see this is the preset I work in, and that's what I did the LiveType as, so hit OK. And we will import the LiveType test here, and you can see it comes up, it's 4 seconds, it's a IPR file. Drag it into the timeline, and it'll need to be rendered, but you can see there is your background, like so. A 4-second background, and you can fade it out if you want, add a little transition, and go straight from that into your video files. So that's how you take from LiveType into Final Cut. And what I'll show you before we go is you've also got a choice of templates here. If you go to templates, you can choose your what your format is. Now I find it's very not very varied. You can go PAL, you can go through, there's a whole load of different ones here. You can take, we'll go for text since this is a tech show, and I'll hit OK. And you can see here it's made up of the objects that you saw before in the objects in the media browser, and you can go in and you can change the titles right here. So we'll take this title and we'll change it to say text.tv. You can see it's a bit big. So what we can do is we can change the text size to something that fits, and here you can change that to the name of the video, and you can see that'll take it in, and I'll put all the effects in that was there before, like so. And that's just a very quick way to do something that looks quite good, and very little effort was done to it. I've seen a few videos on YouTube which use similar sort of titles for their shows like this. So that's a quick and easy way to make a little title for a video, and you've got a whole load of different templates in there. So this is LiveType, part of the Final Cut Studio package. Also comes with Final Cut Express. Hope you enjoy watching this video. I'll maybe go into more depth. If you want to, leave a comment below on what you'd like to know about LiveType and how to work it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, rate and subscribe, and check out our other videos at youtube.com/techstoptv. See you in the next video.